Derek, fresh off the back of a first Premiership win of the season, what's the buzz been like about the place and the players ready to go again?
Yeah, I think it's lifted everybody. I think we spoke before the game about how we all could do with a win. I think the supporters needed it, the players needed it. Myself and the staff, we feel as though we all work hard and we've got a willing group of boys, and we just wanted to make sure we get a reward for the work. I thought the players were good in the game again. A wee bit, maybe not the start that we would have wanted, certainly going behind, and we need to try and be more assertive and more confident with our start. But as they've shown against a lot of the teams, our best part of the performances have came in the second half, and I thought we finished the game strong. Great to get 2 goals. We created plenty of opportunities. I think 20 shots, and we need to try and make more from those opportunities. But the whole point before the game is to win the game, and delighted that we managed to do so. The players deserve a lot of credit for that, having the composure but the will to not to accept losing the game, not to accept drawing the game, and to go all out for the win. So some good performances, a welcome 3 points, and if the players didn't know beforehand, we are capable of winning games at this level, and we are capable of looking a good SPL team.
As we turn our attention to the Cup, do these competitions and the prospect of a Cup run, are they just as exciting to you as they always have been?
Yeah, absolutely. I've always enjoyed the Cup. I've always felt as though being a good Cup team is important. People look at it this season as a newly promoted team that's saying that the league is a priority, and staying in the league is massively important for us, as you know. But I believe we can have both. I think we can. We should have the ambitions to try and be a strong Cup team, to try and get to Hampden. It's been a long time since the club's been there. And it's important for us to sense and grasp that we're 2 games away from Hampden, albeit we've got a tough game. The draw, everybody talk about the fixtures being unkind to us at the start of the season in the league. A draw away at Tynecastle is a tough fixture, but as you know and I know, every team who wants to do well in the Cup have to overcome good teams, and that's what we're going to have to do if we're going to have to progress. And at the end of the day, come close of play, we're either in the Cup or out it on Wednesday night, and it's important that we do all we can to stay in it. Like
you say, Hearts they're carrying some good form at the moment. They'll be playing with a lot of confidence. What are you expecting from them?
Yeah, well, I watched them yesterday, and despite having 2 or 3 issues to deal with in terms of injuries and changing systems and changing personnel, they've got a real strength in the squad. I think Robbie and Hearts have done particularly well in the last 18 months or so. The recruitment's been sensible, it's been smart, they've got good options. They've obviously got a strong support, particularly at home. So they brought a really good level of performance, I felt, last week against Zurich on the Thursday. I know they ultimately lost the game, but in general terms it shows the levels they can get to. So there's no doubt it's a tough opponent for us, a tough draw, but I want my players to enjoy going to Tynecastle. Everybody talks about going to Tynecastle and how good an atmosphere it is, and Wednesday will be no different. We've got some tough games this week, but it's the type of games that we wanted. So we feel that if we reach our levels, take the confidence from Saturday, take more of our opportunities, and do all the basics well in the game, then we'll certainly have a chance of getting through.
And how are the players after Saturday? Is there any new injury concerns or
no
updates?
Updates, yeah, probably in the ones that were out, but nobody from Saturday has been affected, so everybody will in a position to go again, which is great. Jordan, Jones and Zach are probably step for step, different injuries, but roughly in the same kind of level of progress. Hoping both can be back in full training next week, which is brilliant news. Jarrell Dossett is coming on well as well, and while he won't make this week's games, we're hoping that he can be not too far away after that, maybe a couple of weeks down the line, 2 to 3 weeks down the line. And wee Robbo is making progress with his injury at the same time as well, so that side it's starting to clear up. We know we're going to have to deal with injuries and suspensions, and the squad's strong. I'm grateful for the size of squad that we've got. Board have been really supportive, and we're still working, as you know, to try and get something else done before the window shuts.